We shall now move on to the next chapter, Organic Chemistry, some basic principles and techniques. Carbon has the unique property called catenation. Carbon forms covalent bonds with hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus and halogens. The resulting compounds are studied under a separate branch called organic chemistry. Organic compounds are vital for sustaining life on Earth. Organic compounds include DNA, proteins. Organic compounds also appear in clothing, fuels, polymers and medicines. Earlier, it was believed that organic compounds are of plant or animal origin. But later, Wohler synthesized an organic compound urea from an inorganic compound ammonium cyanate. Ammonium cyanate gives urea NH2CO NH2. Synthesis of acetic acid by Kolb and that of methane by Bartlett showed that organic compounds could be synthesized from inorganic sources. Consider the following hydrocarbons: methane, ethene and ethine. Methane is an alkane, formula CH4. Ethene is an alkene, molecular is C2H4. And ethine is an alkyne, molecular formula C2H2. Now consider methane CH4. In methane, carbon is under sp3 hybridized state. Therefore, methane is tetrahedral. Now consider ethene. In ethene, each carbon is under sp2 hybridized state. So what is the shape of ethene? It is trigonal planar. Now consider ethine, C2H2, that is CH triple bond CH. In ethine, each carbon is under sp hybridized state and therefore ethine is linear. Now another important point is that out of sp, sp2 and sp3 hybridization, sp has greater s character. Greater the s character, greater will be the electronegativity. Now consider the shape of methane. We know that it is tetrahedral because carbon is under sp3 hybridized state. And we know that in methane, each of the CH sigma bond will be formed by the sp3s overlap. Now consider CH2 double bond CH2. We know that it is planar and each carbon is under sp2 hybridized state. In ethene, carbon-carbon sigma bond will be formed by the overlap of the sp2 hybrid orbital of carbon with the sp2 hybrid orbital of the other carbon atom. Whereas the CH sigma bonds are formed by the overlap of the sp2 hybrid orbital of carbon with the s orbital of hydrogen. Ethane contains carbon-carbon double bond. The double bond is made up of one sigma bond and one pi bond. And how is the pi bond formed in ethene? Pi bond is formed by the sideways overlap of the p orbitals associated with the carbon atoms. Now consider ethine C2H2. We know that it is a linear molecule and in ethine each carbon is under sp hybridized state. In ethine, carbon-carbon sigma bond is formed by the overlap of the sp hybrid orbital of carbon with the sp hybrid orbital of the other carbon atom. And CH sigma bond is formed by the overlap of the sp hybrid orbital of carbon with the s orbital of hydrogen. Now in ethine, there is a triple bond between the two carbon atoms. And we know that triple bond is made up of one sigma bond and two pi bonds. So how are the two pi bonds formed? The two pi bonds are formed by the sideways overlap of the p orbitals associated with the carbon atoms. Px-px overlap can give rise to a pi bond. Similarly, py-py overlap can give another pi bond. Next, we shall see how to draw the structural formula of a carbon compound. In a structural formula of an organic compound, all the bonds should be shown. A single bond is shown using a single dash, a double bond is shown using a double dash, and a triple dash is used to represent or to show a triple bond. Now consider ethane. The structural formula is given here. Carbon-carbon single bond is shown using a single dash and all the CH bonds are shown using a single dash between carbon and hydrogen. So in a structural formula, all the bonds present in the molecule should be shown. Now consider ethene. A carbon-carbon double bond is shown using a double dash, whereas carbon-hydrogen bond is shown using a single dash. Next, consider ethyne. In ethyne, the carbon-carbon triple bond is shown using a triple dash, whereas carbon-hydrogen bond is shown using a single dash, since it is a single bond. Now consider methanol. All the single bonds present are shown using single dash. And here in methanol, the lone pair of electrons present with oxygen is also shown in the structural formula. We may either show the lone pair of electrons present with oxygen, or we can also draw the structural formula without showing the lone pair of electrons present with the oxygen atom. Next, we shall see how to write the condensed formula. For example, consider ethane. The condensed formula of ethane can be written as CH3CH3. In the case of ethene, the condensed formula is written as CH2 double bond CH2. Ethyne, the condensed formula is written as CH triple bond CH. And methanol, the condensed formula is written as CH3OH. So we know how to draw the structural formula and the condensed formula. Next is bond line formula. For example, consider the compound given here, which is CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. The bond between the different carbon atoms are shown in a zigzag manner. The terminals denote methyl groups. The line junctions denote carbon atoms with the required number of hydrogen atoms.